yes, yes, yes. Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause. Yes, 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 yes. What is happening, everybody? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night to everyone watching. Do not adjust your sets. Do not adjust your phones. Do not adjust your tablets, your laptops, or anything. Yes, I know you were expecting the lovely, lovely Liz, Miss ET, as we call her around these parts of the Nerdium. However, I am going to be your host today. Yes, Liz, ET is not here today, so I'm going to take the helm and take the steering wheel of being your host of this brand new episode of the Nerdium. Who am I, you ask? Who is this guy? Who is this big brolic man that I see on my screen right now? You're asking yourself. My name is Maurice Proffit. You have probably seen me on a few of the previous episodes of the Nerdium. I am the founder and owner of B-Side Studios. I have been on the Nerdium a couple of times to talk about the product, to talk about the show, talk about what we have going on and everything. And I'm also the executive producer of this amazing show that we have of the Nerdium. Now, today's episode is going to be a very different episode, right? It's going to be one of those the proverbial clip show. So for young people who may not know what a clip show is, this is a show where you remember back in the day, and I know people who are like more my age will remember this, but remember back in the day, there was always for every TV show, for every sitcom, there was always that one episode where they would always show like clips from kind of like a best of clips from previous episodes or previous seasons or whatever may have you. And it was always like centered around like, do you remember the time when we went to the beach and all that stuff happened? And they go, and then they'd show the clip from that past episode from that happened like 2 seasons ago or something like that, right? Very lazy way of being able to do some TV. But guess what? We're on that lazy tip today as well too, y'all. I'm over here talking crazy, but we're doing the exact same thing. And what's crazy is that when I was younger, I used to absolutely hate clip shows. When I realized, I remember like when I'd be watching a show, I'd be watching a Cosby show or something like that, and I realized it was a clip show. I'm like, don't let it be a clip show. Don't let it be a clip show. Don't let it be a clip. And sure enough, it was a clip show. And I'm like, God. Because it felt like it was just like not even a real show, a real episode. So guess what? We are going to do a not real episode today. So yeah, so just bear with me. But guess what? But you know what? We're gonna make this really cool. We're gonna make this really fun. I have personally handpicked 4 segments that really stand out to me. And not discounting any other segment from any other past episodes, because we've had some amazing, incredible guests. We've had some outstanding interviews that, shout out to Liz, shout out to ET for, being able to, like make those happen and everything. But we've had some amazing conversations that have taken place. So it was really hard. It was really hard to narrow it down to just 4, right? But I figured that this would be a really good opportunity for us to be able to kind of revisit some of the previous moments that we've had on this show here. Many of you may not know this, but this actually is our third season of doing the Nerdium, our third year of doing the Nerdium. So that is like amazing in its own right there. So we are really excited about ushering in this third year of the Nerdium. And I feel that this timing is pretty, it really does work out very well, because this way, we're ushering in a whole new year. We're able to revert back and revisit some of the previous moments, previous interviews, previous situations that we've had that took place on the show before, that show you what the journey really has consisted of when it came to how it started, to where we are right now, to where we're going and where we're heading into the future as well too. So I'm very excited about personally being able to reshare these moments with you all who are watching at home, on the bus, in the car, in the classroom, wherever you're at right now. Just being able to really enjoy these these moments that have built this amazing, incredible show that we have that we love bringing to you all each and every month. So we have a lot in store for you guys today, and who knows? I think that this might be the beginning of something that might be kind of special for us, where we might be able to bring this out to you guys, like on maybe like on an annual basis as well too, where we revert back to our previous episodes and everything. So this way you can relive them. So yeah, so be on the lookout for other clip show episodes of the Nerdium. I'm literally living my nightmare right now, but I wouldn't want it any other way though. Seriously, I love the death. So anyway, y'all stay tuned, y'all stay tight, y'all stay put, right? We're gonna go to a really quick break, and when we come back from the break, we will then introduce the first clip of our amazing, incredible, outstanding, sensational clip show that we have with today's special episode of the Nerdium. All right, we'll be right back, y'all. Stay put.
And I feel like a lot of, I'm not super big on Dragon Ball Z Super. I'm not too big into Super, but give me that Cell Saga again, I'll eat it up.
That's my favorite saga because my favorite character ended the main antagonist of that whole arc, Gohan. That's my favorite character.
Me and you debatable on everything. I think Trunks was the best character.
Trunks?
But I also had a crush on him. That's the first.
See, this is why your opinion isn't, always the point. You're going by your feelings. I'm going by facts. Because even in the future, with Gohan got dropped. Gohan got Trunks. Trunks wouldn't be able to do anything he can without who? Without who?
All right. Welcome back, everyone. Back to the Nerdium. Once again, I am your special guest host today, Mr. Maurice Proffit, the founder and owner of B-Side Studios, executive producer of the Nerdium. I'm filling in for ET today, and we're doing a very special clip show episode of the Nerdium, where we're going to revisit some of our most memorable moments of the Nerdium. So let's kick things off with going back to none other than episode 1, numero uno. That's right. What brought us to the dance originally, that first episode. Now, just to give you a little context behind everything, I remember when ET, pitched the idea to me about the Nerdium originally. It was in like the midsummer of 2022. We're coming off the heels of the pandemic, so we were kind of getting things back into the rhythm of normalcy, for the most part. And she had this idea about doing a show that was going to be based and centered around nerd culture, especially like Black nerd culture as well too. Nerd culture for people of color as well. And I really loved what she was pitching, because this is a demographic, this is a sector of pop culture that doesn't really necessarily get as much love as I feel it deserves. So to be a part of being able to build something to elevate the presence of the existence of blerd culture, this was something that I felt like that was near and dear to my personal heart, because I myself too am a blerd, for my entire life. And being a part of this project was something that was like, yes, this will be an honor to be able to work with you on and everything. So we are definitely going to be, moving forward with this. And when we were, coming up with ideas as far as like potential guests and all that good stuff and everything, she had this one person in mind that really stood out to her. That was a close friend of hers. His name is Chaos Network. So I was like, I'm like, his name is what? She's like, Chaos Network. I'm like, what's the name his mama gave him when he was born? You know what I'm saying? But this is what he's known as. He's known as Chaos Network. And so, I'm like, okay, I'll respect that. This is, I see what he's doing. And she felt that he would be a very integral part in terms of being that part of that launch pad when we were launching the show, with the pilot. And when I saw his interview with her, I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more, because not only when it came to like their chemistry together, because they are friends, but also the in-depth knowledge that he has just in general when it comes to understanding the nature and the nature, the settings, and also even the psychology factors that play into anime characters, storylines, positioning, all that good stuff. And you know, he knew the ins and outs of it and everything. And I'm like, after the interview, I'm like, this is exactly, he encapsulates everything what this show represents and everything what the show wants to achieve in terms of highlighting and elevating for all y'all out there to see who among us, is able to have these very articulate conversations and dialogues with everyone when it comes to the state of anime. And so I thought he was an amazing guest. I had a great time chopping it up with him, off camera and everything, just being able to get to know this brother, and hopefully we have him back on again as well too. So let's go back. We're going to go back to September of 2022, episode 1 of the Nerdium. Liz sits down with Chaos Network. Check it out.
Welcome back to the Nerdium. Welcome to the stadium once again, and we have a new battler inside of our arena. Welcome, Mr. Chaos Network.
Yo, what do you do?
Really appreciate you coming in today. He went from counting in Japanese to just, yo, what's up?
What it do?
I really appreciate you coming in, wanting to sit down and talk with us. The first thing, obviously, you're a rapper.
I am.
Explain that to me. Exactly what do you rap about? Why do you rap about it? Tell me the whole backstory.
It was never planned.
No?
It was never something I wanted to be a video game designer since I was 8. I met a rapper on my way to school one day in college, and I didn't even like rap growing up in high school. I listened to anime music. It's still my #1 genre to this day. But back in elementary school and growing up, hip hop was different back then. It was line dance. It was, crank that.
It was a little bit
walk it out, two-stepping.
A little bit funner, more dancing,
snapping.
Yeah,
leaning
a little
back,
bit.
That's where I come from. So, 2009, 2010 came, and all of that changed. Lil Wayne and Drake was my main inspiration. I used to listen to them all day. And then,
I feel like when they came on the scene with Drake, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, they kind of
all the Young Money.
They kind of changed things because I wasn't a fan of too much hip hop music before them. Any music I would hear would be like Dougie Fresh or something like that. Something that was a lot older.
Yeah.
So out of all those artists, could you say that you actually where did you get your style from?
My style varies. My style is kind of pretty unique. Even though like Lil Wayne was like my main inspiration, Drake actually was my inspiration for songwriting, and Lil Wayne was my inspiration for rapping. So like when it comes to like my signature rap flow, I could say it's reminiscent of old Wayne, but I'm unique. You can't even compare me to nobody. But yeah, so I didn't even like rap, and then I met this guy because it was all sex, money, and drugs. Like that's so basic to me, and I couldn't relate. I'm a big ass anime nerd, I don't do none of that. I mean, kind of, sort of, but like anime is my main thing. So I met this guy. His name's DJ Garcia. I always give him props and credit. That was my best friend, and he was a rapper. He took me to his studio one day. He seen me on the bus. I had a Naruto shirt on. He like, oh, you like anime? I was like, I love anime. And we just got cool. And then he was like, man, I rap. Come check out my studio. Took me to the studio. I got to see the behind the scenes of making music, and it resonated, And I showed him a little parody rap I wrote back in high school. It was a remix to Rick Ross's 9-piece. I called it 9 Anime. And it was great. Like, he loved it. He was like, dude, this is fire. You need to record this. And so my journey started from there. And it turned out to be something that I was meant to do.
At what point does this happen? Because Otaku Nation.
Otaku Nation, baby.
When did that come about? When did it make it to the point where it got so serious to you that a whole label came out of it?
In 2015, I started taking my otaku rap music seriously. I found a beat on YouTube. It was a remix of Sword Art Online Opening 1, Crossing Fields by Lisa. And it resonated so hard with me. It was like one of the most beautiful beats I ever heard. And I was like, this is too fire for me not to come with something, real, So that was the first time I started rapping about anime for real. So the topics of discussion in that song was love and going through, life with all of these obstacles and having to overcome them, and then just having friends and family to support you, through the journey.
Well,
And
I'll say this much. I don't know if every teenage boy start off so sentimental, but at 14, 15, my younger days in high school, I was trying to be a hoe.
Oh.
I was not trying to fall in love.
Well, then, that
but it's
escalated
always
quickly.
so funny to hear how many teenage boys were just like, I was looking for the one.
She not no
That
more.
was me. That was me. I was one of them.
Not
I
no
thought
more.
I was gonna be, one woman and my wife forever, and then I wanted to become Hokage.
I feel like a lot of it does come because I've never watched much of Sword Art Online, but it was like an intense love story too, right?
Hey, Kirito and Asuna got one of the best parents in anime, I would say. Like top. Even like better than Inuyasha and Kagome, because they actually had some toxic shit going on there. So Asuna and Kirito is actually pretty like sweet of a love story. Like actual.
That's not fun.
Yeah, no, there wasn't no toxicity there. They had some insecurities, but not toxicity.
The best thing about Inuyasha,
Inuyasha had to
it was a love triangle
juggling over there,
with one girl who wasn't even alive. That's how intense
Hey, she
they
came
were
back
toxic.
for him. Well, she didn't come back for him, but
she
still
did
felt
to kill him. She
Oh
went
yeah,
back to kill him.
yeah. She really came back for Naraku, but
So
it all worked out at the end, I think.
speaking of, she had kids with Naraku. So
She did.
She
Yeah,
did.
she
That's
did. Yeah, she did.
the less known and less watched sequel to it. But yeah,
There's a lot going on.
yeah.
But so
So-
back to the
Back
point.
to the
That's how I got started with the label. But the label really wasn't a label at first. It was just a slogan. Because Otaku Nation was me back in 2016 and 15 saying that I represent all the otaku community, and then I said Anime Nation too, because there's just anime fans, like people who like anime. You got to separate the two. You know,
yeah.
there's people who's deep into this like me, and then people who just like it, and that's cool. You feel me? So I had to make sure I represent everybody. I represent the anime fans, and I represent otaku. So that's how Otaku Nation came about, and then it ended up becoming a clique with me and my team. Like my closest friends who all are otaku for different things, some card games, some, video games, stuff like that, some anime, etc. And then it turned into a label because when I started taking my music career serious, for real, I had to start learning the business, and a label is a necessity for you to be able to put out your music and collect all the money that is designated for you. So I started the label. Officially in 2018, I started putting the paperwork together, and then everything has been solidified this year.
And so Otaku Nation is a full label now. You have artists
As
underneath
legit as
it.
can get. Yep.
But last time me and you spoke, you told me that you were working on releasing new music.
Coming out next month. We got some
Next
stuff coming.
month, is it a full album, or EP?
Singles, baby. We play
Singles.
singles game over here.
So
I do EPs. I love EPs. I got a lot of EPs coming, but y'all getting hit with singles right now.
singles. So is there an expectation for an album? At
We
any
could do an album. Albums aren't really a thing no more because everyone's attention span has diminished greatly. So like music doesn't get consumed like that in an album format as much.
Speaking of albums, Matt, you just recently released an album as well.
Oh yes, I did. Yes.
Okay.
About featured 7-song album, all productions different. So if you like variety and uniqueness, go there.
Now, is it on Spotify or SoundCloud? Where can people actually go and listen to it?
Yes, it is on every major platform: Apple, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. Just buy Maltese, MULTEASE, $E.
Wow, well, for sure, make sure you check out Chaos Network. Chaos, where can people find you at?
I'm on everything.
He's
you
on
listen to music at?
absolutely everything.
Wherever you listen to music, I'm there.
So
Yeah.
make sure you check out Maltese, my husband Matt there. Make sure you also go check out Chaos Network and Otaku Nation Records.
All right. I told y'all it was a great interview. I told you guys. Heck yeah, man. Shout out to Chaos Network for coming through, having a great interview with ET. And that's what I'm saying. That type of dialogue, that type of conversation, that type of energy is what you expect from this show. You just expect that very fluid, very organic, very natural back and forth fluidity that takes place between the host and ET and the guest that's sitting on the couch. So please, seriously, anyone that's out there that's in the Chicagoland area or even a little bit beyond, if you have something you want to share and be a part of the show, let us know. We would love to have you guys. We are extremely open. We are very ready. We want to be able to showcase what you are all about, your talents, and all the good stuff and everything that falls within our category. So yeah, please hit us up. Let us know. We can have you all on, and you can chop it up with ET as well too. All right. All right then. Great. Okay, so we're going to take a quick break. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we are going to go to our next clip, and stay tuned, all right? See you in a second. All right.
Hey Chicago, are you someone that is deep into nerd culture? Are you into anime? Are you an animator? Do you draw or write for comics? Are you a pro wrestler? Are you a pro gamer? Do you do cool stuff that fits within the genre that people should know about? If so, we would love to have you as a guest on the Nerdium. Contact either Elizabeth Tompkins or Maurice D. Proffit and ask how you can be a guest on the Nerdium.
Welcome back. We're back in the Nerdium. What's happening, everybody? We was having fun today. We was kicking back, having fun. You know what I mean? Just like watch some old episodes of the Nerdium and everything. So yeah, it's a good time for that. It's a really good time for that because when you think about old episodes of the Nerdium, you think about the ones that really do stand out to you. And that's what we're all about today. And there was one episode in particular as well too, where we had this amazing, incredible, and talented painter on. Right? She was outstanding, let me tell you. Just her work, her expression, her abilities to be able to utilize color to tell a story as well too. This is the type of just artistry that we're talking about right here that really sets the bar to another level. And just such a sweet person as well too, all day. Come out. It was episode 3 of the Nerdium as well. Her name is Flower Badu. That's right, Flower Badu, also known as Galaxy Fiend. And you can check her out on Instagram. You check her out on Facebook. She has her work that's all over the place. Definitely pieces of work that you want to take a look at, that you even want to support as well too and buy. I have a couple of pieces of my own at the crib. So yeah, so please check her out. She has some amazing work and everything. But let's go back to and revisit that conversation, that interview. So this way you can see for yourself what I'm talking about when it comes to the work of Galaxy Fiend, aka Flower Badu. Oh yeah, I got my boy here too as well. We're gonna watch together. Hey man, hey, wake up. We're gonna watch Flower Badu. All right, coming at you all right now. Say hi to the people. Say hi.
And welcome back to the Nerdium, your digital playground. I am joined with my next guest, and I know you guys can see all of her paintings in front of me already. Galaxy Fiend is her name. He's a painter and digital artist who gets into multiple different things. Hey Galaxy, how you doing?
Good, you?
You are so adorable. I love the punk rock look you got right now.
Thank you.
And tell me, I mean, this is some of the art that you do. It's absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Like, when did you know that art was your form of expression? Like painting, digital art, how did you know?
Well, digital art, I kind of just got into that during my college years. I didn't start out with that first. I started out with traditional drawing, so like a paper and just a pencil, you
The
know.
original way, yeah.
Yeah, right. So I was like 4 years old. My dad, he knew how to draw. He always drew, so he had taught me how to draw like Wolverine. He's a big fan of Wolverine, so he had me trace like Wolverine.
Was it in the yellow outfit?
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
That's how I know me and you connected, because it was the yellow outfit one. Perfect.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, teach me how to draw, teach me how to draw. I want to know how to draw just like you. And so he just taught me, and that was my first drawing, Wolverine.
Oh, that's special though. I mean, I had the same connection with my dad too, so I know that feeling. He's the reason
Yeah.
why I love anime in the first place.
Same.
He would we would tune in to watch Dragon Ball Z every single weekend.
Yes, Naruto.
And we would just do Kamehameha waves at each other all the time
Same.
till my mom told us to get out.
Yeah.
So I love that. I love how your parents had that sense of nurturing your actual craft to kind of see it grow now. And I mean,
Yes.
where would you want to see this grow to? Like, ideally.
Well, paintings I do on the side. It's just another form of expression for me. More like in a more deeper way, I guess. But because I started painting in high school, my sophomore year, but ideally, right now being in art college, learning digital art and stuff and animation to get my bachelor's in VFX animation. I really just want to see it all go towards a comic book. I want to do a comic book, and
Wow.
I definitely want to create TV shows. So that's where I want to see all this going.
That's great. Do you have any original works that you're working on now that you're kind of not yet made it to the point, but you said you were in school. Is that like the point? You have original ideas that you want to help animate, or you want to start working with different studios? Which one would you kind of prefer, I would say?
I want to make my own studio.
Wow,
so-
that's what I'm talking about.
And have
there's no studios that's really ran or owned by women.
Exactly.
And there certainly aren't any by Black women.
Right.
So to kind of hear that, the few that are owned by women, they are not as popular. I feel like the world kind of gets boiled down to like DC, Marvel, and on the anime side, like Shonen
Right, I want
Jump.
to break that.
Yeah, so I would love to see more shoujo animes like Sailor Moon that incorporates more feminine power in it. So I think that's really
Definitely,
great.
that's what I'm going for.
And I mean, what was because I see this one here, she reminds me of Katara a lot.
Yes.
Is there any shows where you kind of saw that art style and you was just like, wow, let me try to do that?
I'd say it's an anime called Samurai. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Some people say Champloo and Champloo and
Samurai Champloo.
yeah. I just say that. That's what I say. Yeah.
I think that's correct too, because it's CHA, so it wouldn't be shampoo.
They say that though. They be correcting me. I'm like, okay.
Well, I'll tell you this much: I'm old enough to say you're correct.
Okay.
You're saying it right. Yes.
I really like Naruto. That drawing style is beautiful. I grew up with that, seeing that drawing style, and I loved it. Regular comic book American style, I love that. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I think you have something. I think kind of nurturing your talent and kind of letting it grow from there, because it's not something that you see. I would love it if at some point, your paintings was in like different places, museums and stuff. Do you go to conventions?
Yes, but I haven't been to one in a long time, since like 2016 or something.
Oh, I mean,
But I definitely want to do one like this year. I wanna go
conventions.
to
I mean,
one.
when you did do conventions, which did you go to, like the bigger ones, or was it more like the smaller ones? Like, was it at E3 level? those type of conventions?
It was C2E2, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a C2E2 is one of, I think it's like E3, C2E2, all of those are like the bigger ones. And you have like Anime Midwest, which is huge still, but it's still considered like a smaller scale one. And I mean, I think everything that you're doing is great here. I absolutely love the art and the fly. I like how it's like nature sexual almost. Like it's the human figure in its natural form covered in flowers. I think that's really beautiful.
Thank
you.
you.
I mean, is this typically what your paintings look like? Because I've seen some of your digital art. Is this painter you here?
Yeah. I try to transfer into my digital, but I mean, I don't know. Like, my digital style, I guess, is more like sci-fi and stuff like that. Like, I'm interested like in fantasy, sci-fi, spirituality. So you kind of see that through my art. Yeah.
You said that you really like The Matrix, which is a classic.
Yes, I love it.
Have you seen the last Matrix that came out?
Yes.
Did you like that one?
Yes.
too?
Seeing it on big screen. Yes, I was like, I love it.
I have not yet seen
Such
that
an
one.
experience.
The Matrix, I remember. It seems like forever ago when The Matrix came out, so it was like a good 10-year gap between that last movie. So I mean, I think that's great. The sense of nature and then like the futuristic fantasy thing, which would honestly make a great comic book. It's different not having seen it, so I really appreciate you coming on the show. Can you tell us all how to find your art if we wanted to see more of your art? Where do we go?
I'm on every platform as Galaxy Fiend. I got Tumblr, Facebook, Instagram. I got everything.
Wow. I mean, Galaxy Fiend, you guys all know where to officially find her if you want to see more like this or even her paintings as well.
That's right. All right. Shout out to Flower Badu, Galaxy Fiend, with a great interview. That was a great interview, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. And see, and you see what I'm saying about the type of work that she does, and it's the high levels of quality that she has when it comes to her paintings and everything. So yeah, it's no joke. It's no joke. She's not messing around. She really is out here doing that kind of work. So please, all the socials were up there, the contacts and everything, all the good stuff. Give her a flower. Give her a flower. Give her a flower and then give her a follow, or give her a follow and then give her a flower. So, but we are definitely gonna give her her flowers for being as amazing as she is and coming onto the Nerdium, chopping it up with us about what she has going on, and hopefully we have her back as well too. So be on the lookout for that for future episodes. And speaking of which, make sure that when you get a chance, hit the subscribe button on that B-Side Studios YouTube link as well too. Then YouTube, go ahead, type in B-Side Studios in the search. All right, I'll wait. Go ahead, type in B-Side Studios, or type in B-Side Studios on your computer, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Look for the logo, the black and white logo. With the black and white logo, okay? So look for the black and white logo. Click on that bad boy. Hit that subscribe button, and you'll be able to have access, immediate free 99 access to the entire library dealing with B-Side Studios. We're talking about Nerdium. We're talking about Buzz and Cousins. We're talking about Mentality. We're talking about Sipping and Tripping. We're talking about all the good stuff. Theater, short films, all the good stuff, trailers, everything, you name it, it's on there. The 23rd Hour, MDX, all on there for your viewing pleasures. If you want something about mental health, it's on there. If you want something about nerd culture, it's on there. If you want something about pop culture, it's on there. If you want something about pro wrestling, it's on there. You want something about food, Delicious Dior, it's on there. It's on there. It's on there. Go to B-Side Studios. I am not playing with y'all, for real, that we have something for everyone on there. Seriously, we have amazing content from amazing artists, from amazing content creators. Go to B-Side Studios on YouTube and check it out. All right. And speaking of chicken out, we're gonna go to our next clip. We're gonna go to our next clip that we have cooking for y'all. All right. Now, this was with this was a really, really cool, unique episode as well too, because we were bringing together two worlds into the same world. Right. We actually were bringing on a podcast onto our show to talk about their podcast. Right. And these two young women. All right. And they're called the Relatable Nerds Podcast. That's right, the Relatable Nerds Podcast. And they have a podcast that talks about they analyze movie trailers, they analyze video game trailers, even gaming itself as well too. They go to conventions like the dress and cosplay. So they go to the comic conventions like Comic-Con and all that good stuff and everything, Wizard World, and they get in cosplay and all that stuff and everything. But these two ladies, they know their stuff just like E.T. as well. I met one of the hosts of that show on set. We were working on a film together. She's an actor, and I was one of the producers of the show, of the film. Excuse me. And her and I started we had a really good conversation and everything. I love the color of her jib, and she told me about her podcast, and I checked it out. I thought it was amazing. I loved it. And I'm like, I gotta have y'all on the show for real. We gotta have you guys because you have to meet ET. You have to meet our audience as well too. So the Relatable Nerds, they were really cool. Like these two chicks, they were really, really good peoples. Just very smart, just really good people. It's real funny as hell too. Seriously, y'all gonna love it. So check it out from episode. I can't remember what number. I think it was episode. Season 2, episode 3, something like that. I don't know, but it don't matter because I'm about to throw it to y'all right now. You're going to get the Relatable Nerds interview right here, right now, and you are going to enjoy the heck out of it. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong and tell me you're not gonna enjoy it. I dare you. All right, y'all. We'll see you in a little bit, but here's the Relatable Nerds meeting with ET. Check it out.
And welcome back to the Nerdium. I am joined here with the two hosts of Relatable Nerd. How are you, ladies?
Thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you.
I really appreciate you guys coming on and everything. Tell us about the podcast. I feel like that's the main thing I want to hear about right now. I love the both of you. Tell me how you two came together to make Relatable Nerd.
So we actually met. We're industry people. We work at bars and restaurants around the city. Mm-hmm. So we met the year before COVID happened, and then it kind of put a halt to everything. And so we decided to just start a podcast that was kind of for our restaurant crew at first, our friends and family.
Well, yeah, because so we used to just joke around with each other and talk about the most random stuff. We would just do bits all day, and then people around us at work were like, "You guys should start a podcast."
Right, and we're like, no way. Why would we? Everybody has a podcast. We're not going to do that. That's too hard. But and then
to COVID, we were so bored that we decided to create a podcast.
Yeah. And why did you choose for it to be about nerds?
That's what we would just always talk about. I'm a big comic book nerd. I've always loved comic books. I've been reading them since I was a kid. I have a big collection. I'm that weird nerd. And Kyra is super into Star Wars. And she kind of likes comic books and I kind of like Star Wars, but together we got each other more into the other thing. Yeah. And so we became super nerds together. We were just two regular nerds and then super together.
Yeah. I feel like we got lucky too because there was so much going on with Disney Plus and all these TV shows that were coming out. So it was the perfect time to capitalize on a podcast and a YouTube just because there's so much to talk about and we literally it's hard to cover all of it sometimes. So
right.
I mean, especially 2020, you had The Mandalorian came out in 2020. They are going to beat us to death with anything Avengers. So I think that's perfect. I mean,
yeah, we were there peak WandaVision. So we covered all of WandaVision and Loki. So we were lucky that everything was kind of coming out at that time.
Yeah. I mean, you said you love Star Wars. What's best and worst Star Wars?
Oh man, so I grew up with the prequels. So those are the first movies I got to see in theaters. So those hold an extremely special place in my heart. And I'm glad now that they have like Obi-Wan, like Kenobi, his show, and there's shows that actually, you know, bringing Hayden Christensen back as Anakin and Darth Vader and stuff. And people are starting to appreciate those. So I love the prequels, which very controversial. People don't like loving the prequels.
I think they don't get enough appreciation because Return of the Sith has to be the best.
It's so good.
It was the best one that I've personally ever seen, but I think what was his name? Jar Jar Binks is like the most hated out of everybody. I don't like C-3PO personally, but
he's kind of a know-it-all.
He
hosts, but he's
oh my god, I love C-3PO.
You would, sure.
I love droids. Love droids.
They actually brought back Jar Jar Binks' character in this season of The Mandalorian as Jedi Master Kelleran, who actually rescued Grogu, Baby Yoda, from Order 66 when it was happening. So I thought that was so cool. They're kind of giving him his redemption arc, which is like well-deserved, because Jar Jar Binks was fun as a kid. It was like the same thing with the Ewoks.
Yeah.
It's like, I love seeing these creatures. Why are we hating on them? Like his whole world was so cool. The Gungans underwater and stuff. That was like one of my favorite parts as a kid.
I love Ewoks. I identify so strongly with Ewoks. Like they are my people. Like the best part was like when this little like guy, he's just so small and he's like trying to attack Leia, and then Leia's like, no, here's a cracker, and he's like, oh, okay. 100%. You have my loyalty. Like, come back with me to my village. Like, you're everything. That's me. I'm like, you gave me like a piece of pizza. I'm like, we're best friends. Like, let's go.
I love how y'all can pronounce the names of everything in Star Wars.
Practice.
Because a lot of people. I had a friend that called it. He was like, it's a Scythius. I was like, you're adding more syllables to that word than necessary.
Yeah.
But you say you like comic books. What comic books did you kind of grow up on?
Well, my first like foray into comics were like the Archie comics, like Sabrina and those kind of things. And then I got into more like Marvel. I was super into like Sonic the Hedgehog, I remember. So I did read like some Sonic, some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is all like based on like cartoons that I would watch. I'd be like, oh, they have the comic book for it. And then I would start reading that. Then I got like super into Marvel. I became like a super like Marvel head where I was just like constantly like just trying to keep up with all those things that were going on. I'm more chill about it now. Like I just read for enjoyment, not to like stay up on everything. But yeah, anything really. Just I'm reading Monstrous right now.
Oh, so yeah, you're real deep into comics. I mean, have you ever looked at like Riverdale? Did you like Riverdale?
I haven't watched Riverdale, but I know that I will like it because I am into like the Archie comics. It start me off. But
it's not good anymore, though. It used to be good like the first couple seasons, but now it's just like kind of weird. It's like a musical kind of. I don't know.
It's like
that's interesting.
A lot of shows like they'll start off good in like the first 3 to 4 seasons, and I feel like The Walking Dead did that.
Yeah.
True Blood did that too. So I would say watch a few seasons of it. So I mean, that's real interesting though. Have you read any recent comic books or anything coming out that you're like excited for, want to read or talk about?
I've actually been super into, I know that they're releasing like Dune comics, and we're also like big fans of like Dune, the sci-fi series. So I've actually been interested in like picking those up. And then I like the side-along Star Wars stories. So I think I'm actually kind of like moving into getting into more sci-fi right now. Not that I won't stop reading, Spider-Man, but like I will I'm starting to pick up more like sci-fi ones.
And I mean, yeah, it's the new Spider-Man movie that's coming out soon. I'm not sure when it does. I feel like when it comes to Marvel, I can't keep up with how much content they kind of give me at this point. But I'm always happy to see when it's like Spider-Man, because unpopular opinion, I feel like they focus on a lot of B characters now. Like, I don't care what's happening with Wanda or Vision.
Oh God.
Big words.
We care so much.
And that's what makes it like this weird, because I feel like once they kind of left like the big ones, the Hulk, Iron Man, Thor, I kind of started getting characters where I was just like, I like Loki, but I never wanted to watch a show about Loki. I don't know, but it's just like, do you want to watch a movie about Batman or like Detective Gordon? You probably like both of them, but
honestly, we would like both of them. Those sounds like really good. They should do like a side series.
They kind of Gotham was kind of
like
that.
that. And I felt like a lot of people kept sitting there waiting for him to turn into Batman. So it was just, I don't know. How do you feel about that when they focus less on the big characters? Like obviously Iron Man is a big character, but if they start to focus on, I don't know, Pepper more than him, would y'all like that? That's something interesting.
I personally don't like her character that much. So I like her in the comics more than how she's portrayed in the movies. I feel like she's way more intellectual and kind of like into the Stark Industries more in the comics. But I get what you're saying with the B-side characters. I think Marvel has like this insane master plan though until like 2030 at this point.
Yeah.
So I think they're just trying to build this like strong cast around the Avengers because, you know, Spider-Man's going to come back. There's rumors Iron Man's going to come back now. Like I feel like they can never really let them go. But I can see what you're saying. Some of the shows, I know a lot of people didn't like Miss Marvel that much too.
And so I actually kind of liked Miss Marvel.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess
loved
my
it.
issue with WandaVision was it has a slow start. It's kind of slow to me. And
Yeah, it's like you're trying to figure out what's going on.
and I was just like, after episode 2, I was like, it hasn't caught me yet. So I'll admit I gave up before I made it to episode 3. But I don't know. That's interesting. And I'm assuming this is about the content that happens on Relatable Nerd. But sure, y'all get more in depth. Y'all know more than me, I promise you.
We do. We definitely like go into detail but we call ourselves like relatable nerds because we don't like gatekeep anything. Like we're not going to judge someone just because you haven't seen anything because there's so much to talk about. Like there's so many comic books. Like no, I haven't read every comic book ever. Do I still like them? Yes. Like, but I'm not going to make anyone feel bad because I've read more comic books than you or I've seen more TV shows than you. So I feel like we're kind of like cool with that kind of thing. Like I don't care if people haven't seen it. You can come listen to our podcast and we almost kind of like make fun of the things that we like because that's how we grew up. It's kind of like, you know, you make fun of the things that you love. So we kind of just have a good time, like, talking about it. It's not, like, super in-depth in detail. Like, we definitely know what we're talking about, I would say, for the most part. Anyone can come for me, but...
I think we try to approach it in a way, if you're listening to the first time, you don't have to watch WandaVision, Loki, Miss Marvel, all of these shows before. And I think that's the core of the show, is we want to make it relatable to everybody. We want to approach it in such a way that anybody listening could kind of, you know, relate with us and kind of see where we're going with it, which the comedic twist on it, I think helps a lot, just because we do kind of like, wow, we watch so many of these shows, we don't have a life. But I feel like it makes
very like lighthearted.
It makes it less intimidating for someone who's kind of just getting started. And I call myself a nerd because I kind of like a little bit of everything. But I want to say my journey kind of started off with anime. And anime has a lot of gatekeeping.
Right.
An unnecessary amount of it. And I could sit here and say, I started watching anime in the 90s, but I will have somebody who started watching it 2 weeks ago tell me, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'm not trying to, but I think I do. I don't know a little bit, but I seem pretty old. I don't know. So I like that. I like that quality that y'all keep it open for everybody who's been watching it for 30 years or maybe for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's nice. I like that.
Yeah. For example, like I remember when we first started, we were doing WandaVision, and one of my friends listened to the podcast, like early listener, and she was like, "Can I have your Disney Plus password because I want to start watching WandaVision because you guys made me want to watch it." So someone who's like not into like comics and was just like being a supportive friend, like listening, like actually got interested in the things that we talk about because of the way we talked about it.
I think it's cool too in the nerd world. I feel like podcasts, YouTube channels are so oversaturated with gatekeeping men specifically.
Yes, white
so
men.
that's something that before we got into it, we were just like, there's all these like nerdy men out there gatekeeping everything, and kind of, I feel like that's been our experience a lot at comic conventions. We go to certain things in our comments on YouTube, like there's always men coming in our comments like, you don't know this, you're a woman, like, you know, things like that. So
it's like a stigma and stereotype that a lot of people keep to when a lot of these things were initially made for women. A lot of people don't know that because many years ago, we was forced to stay at home. So things like comic books, especially video games, were directly designed for women, and men took it over. So I like the fact that y'all kind of keep that, and that is a fact, whichever camera. That's a fact. Comic books, a lot of TV shows, video games were all tailored towards women because we had to stay within the household. Men, late night talk show and television was catered towards men because you were gone the whole day until you made it home at night. So the fact that there's more women coming out into an industry that's supposed to have been ours and actually taking over it, I love to see it. And I really appreciate you two both coming to the show today. I love this conversation. If you guys, where can we watch Relatable Nerd at? What's the Instagram, YouTube, everything?
So you can find us everywhere: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's just under Relatable Nerds. Some of them have 2 S's though, because somebody took.
Yeah, we're Relatable Nerds double S on Instagram, but Relatable Nerds everywhere else.
Yeah. Hey, and you guys know exactly where you can follow them at. And you guys stay tuned for our next guest. We'll be right back.
All right. There it is. Great interview. Like I said, great interview with the Relatable Nerds. I really love that one. And I was just really personally just really happy to have them on, just because I was excited about seeing them, being able to interact with ET, being able to chop it up with them, about just like, about the things that they love, about what they're all about, and just, just seeing that actual energy come together and everything. So that was really cool, just seeing that happen. And you got to see it firsthand as well too. You know what I'm saying? So that really meant a lot, being able to relive that one. So that was a great one. So much fun. And that's what I'm saying. We're having so much fun over here, and we always have a great time on this show. We always have a great time putting the show together, planning it out, being able to, chop it up with people about, being on the show and everything. And what's so cool about it is that, like, every time that when we come across anyone about talking to them about being on the show, even just talking about the show in general with them, just telling them what it's all about, everyone lights up like, whoa, that sounds so cool, that sounds so great. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like every person, I don't care. You could be, I don't care what you do for a living. You could deliver milk for a living. You could, count the stars. You could, be driving a bus. You can be driving a tractor trailer. You can be, the CEO of some Fortune 500 company or whatever may have you, sitting in the C-suite. I don't care who you're, a school teacher, fireman, whatever, gardener, working at the grocery store, whatever you are, you have a little bit of nerd, a lot of bit of nerd in you. I don't care who you are, where you come from, how your mama raised you, or whatever it may have you, how many whoopings you had in your life. You are a nerd inside about something. And that's what I'm saying. That's like, if you are a nerd about something, come on to the show, holler at us, sit down with us, chop it up with ET about what it is that you love. You know what I mean? For real, it's something in you that you have a nerdish desire for, and we want to explore that. That's what we're all about here. That's what we're all about. And that's why I'm saying it's always a great time. It's always a great energy, always a great love here at the Nerdium. All right. And in addition, when it comes to expressing yourself, which we're all about here, we have had a number of musical artists and performers on this very stage, right? On this very stage, we've had a number of talented musicians on this stage. And one I want to bring up to you, reverting back to our first clip that we showed earlier today, I want to go back to Chaos Network. That's right. I want to go back to Chaos Network because not only is he an anime enthusiast, but he's also a hip hop artist as well too. I'm not playing with y'all, for real. Seriously, all right? All right. So go ahead, check out this clip with check out this clip going back to Chaos Network, and he gave us an amazing performance. Check it out. Hey, you wait. Check it out.
He's very transparent with me. He'll tell me his whole agenda, and if I don't know, and if I ask, he'll be like, "Oh yeah," and just fill it. versus being truthful is me coming and saying like, so what did you do this weekend?
Right.
Where did you go? Where did you go? Like, I gotta keep.
We shouldn't have to interrogate somebody.
Information out.
You know, it's like pulling teeth sometimes with men. Shouldn't be having like that.
Like, well, so he's very transparent. So that's why I don't ever think. Even when my crazy wants to come out, like he'll say something, and then my crazy bitch be like, "Fuck,
I say nothing now.
I gotta be so
sit back and be quiet."
That's probably why my ass be going to the gym and shit. Cause I'm like, I gotta get my crazy out some way. I go to the gym because I have to come out. I'm so used to coming out just like fighting shit. Now I can't fight because it's so fun fighting by yourself.
You're a little crazy, even crazier. He was like, into yourself.
You hungry?
Yes, I want some food.
Coming to the stage, Chaos Network performing Anime Otaku Revolution. This time is the remix.
Yeah. Otaku Nation on the track. Here we go.
The movement can't be ignored. It's an
Let's
anime
get
revolution.
it.
We're taking over.
Check.
You already know.
Anime in the shy. I'm watching this till I die. I'll pull up in the ride with anime drawn on the side. Yeah, Anime Nation. Otaku be patiently waiting. Look like the world needs some changing. Beginning all operations. Anime Nation. Otaku be waiting. Bringing in changes. Continuing invasion. I'll call up the nation we racing. I know we've been patiently waiting. I know we've been saving the haven. This now Alpha is taken. Spirit bomb, I need your energy. My Otaku that be feeling me. We're going hard for 2022. I'm Pikachu with the timing. World building, I'll be slamming. I'm at conventions, come and find me. I love the stars have been aligning. That lucky star to keep on shining. God is giving me the power. I'm about to blossom like a flower. Yeah, I won't run, I'm not a coward. My passion making people coward. I'm bringing in a revolution harder than Pokemon's evolution. You keep on talking while I do this. I prophesy within my music. Anime has saved my life more times than I can count. During strife, I swear I'm dedicated to the culture. My enemies are all opposers. I hate fans who act like poison. You're negative and it's annoying. Up is where we should be going. We don't fly, we be soaring. I unify and then I represent a nation born linking sentiments. You share similar interests, it manifests. Look, economics seem panning out. You can stand and watch it turn supersonic. We'll have you rocking, man. I swear it's shocking. It's a fine logic, you cannot stop it. Anime in the shy. I'm watching this till I die. I pull up in the ride with anime drawn on the side. Yeah, Anime Nation. Otaku be patiently waiting. Look like the world needs some changing. Beginning all operations. Yeah, Anime Nation. Otaku be waiting. Bringing in changes. Continuing invasion. I'll call up the nation they racing. I know they've been patiently waiting. Yeah, I know they've been saving this haven. This world is ours for the taking. Anime Nation. Let me tell you what that stands for. We build this up for our kinfolk. They need an outlet for their end goals. Watch us coming to your town. We'll show you how we get down. We watch anime by the pound. We not stunting for the ground. I practice this like a religion. I'm thanking God for the vision. He got me ready for the mission. Just sent me out to spread the wisdom. So here I am with the gospel. I'm like an otaku apostle. Ay, I'm showing you art like Picasso. Ay, you can study the gym like a fossil. Ay, so all my otaku, I got you. With anime, nothing can stop you. And this music will definitely rock you. I empower my people, I got to. We're bad for what we believe in. We don't follow the norm, we some heathens. We endured all alone, had this weekend. For otaku, our bonding is deepen. It gets deeper the more that you lean in. You will notice the light that keep beaming. We've had hope in the stories we're seeing. When you see us all in it, there's reason. God gave me this life that I'm preaching. And the way they explain all the teachers. I can feel that my purpose is speaking. Otaku Nation, we're reaching our season. Yeah, anime in the shy. I'm watching this till I die. I pull up in the ride with anime drawn on the side. Yeah, Anime Nation. Otaku be patiently waiting. Look like the world needs some changing. Beginning all operations. Yeah, Anime Nation. Otaku be waiting. Bringing in changes. Continuing invasion. I call up the nation they racing. I know they've been patiently waiting. I know they've been saving this haven. This world is ours for the taking. Anime Otaku Nation, the revolution, the remix. This is how we do it, y'all. We coming in strong. Shout out all my otaku. Shout out all my anime fans. Let's get it.
I told y'all. Y'all gonna believe me one day. One day, y'all are going to believe a brother for real when I say something. But no, for real, wasn't that cool though? For real. And what's really dope by it is that like it's just like not only was that just nice, but like the content was so like was so damn original. And you know, with you, if you really are like a Dragon Ball Z head or an anime head as well too, you're hearing those lyrics like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Like just completely flooring you out. So shout out to Chaos Network. Amazing flows, amazing talent, man. You know, that's what I'm saying. We definitely gotta get you back on the show, man. We definitely gotta get you back on the show and everything. But yeah, that was great, though. That was great. And there's gonna be so many more like that as well, too. And that's what I'm saying. Subscribe to B-Side Studios. Follow the Nerdium on Facebook as well, too, so you can see our previous episodes and you can see what we have coming up in the near future. We have so many amazing guests already lined up for you all in the immediate future. You guys are going to be blown away. And in addition, this is low-key and exclusive. We have a huge announcement that we're ready to announce very soon from the B-Side family, very soon. So you guys definitely want to keep it tuned in and locked in for that. We got something really cool that we cooking up. So you can tell from my expression right now, I cannot wait. I got goosebumps right here, boy. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I can't wait to tell y'all. But yeah, we're gonna make that happen very soon, though. But anyway. Hey, listen, this was a really, really fun time. I had a great time being able to take this journey, jump back into the Wayback Machine, go back into time, and revisit some of these amazing, incredible episodes of the Nerdium. These great interviews, great people, great talent, great cast, and just great moments overall and everything. And look, seriously, like on some real talk, I know that we joke around, we cut up a little bit over here and everything, but to be honest with you guys, we cannot thank you all enough who are watching at home, watching at the gig, watching at work, watching in school, wherever you're at, watching us just in general from your phone, your tablet, your laptop, your TV, wherever it is. We cannot thank you all enough for always consistently supporting us, showing us love, and just being able to just like remind us that, that we have a space with you all. And that really means everything. That I can't even articulate that the way how I want to, because it means just that much to me. Just allowing us to be a part of your space. And we thank you so much for allowing us to share that with you all. And like I said, and the way for me to be able to express my appreciation, we're just going to keep on churning out so many more episodes for you guys. We're going to keep this bad boy going, all right? So get ready. It's going to be an amazing ride, all right? But hey, guys, thank you so much. And also in addition, thank you all for even staying with the bonus that we're going to be having very shortly as well too. We're going to have a bonus scene where I'm going to jump onto the sticks, and we're going to do the Beats ET segment. And the Beats ET segment, that's the segment where our guest plays Liz on a Super Nintendo game, right? And see if they can beat her. So last time when we did this, we had D'Angelo Smith in the building, and he played Liz in Bomberman and in, I believe, Street Fighter, and I think Liz smoked him in both. So so that's what I'm saying. If you feel like you can beat Liz in some Super Nintendo, come on to the studio, holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? We'll set that up and everything. All right, we'll make sure that happen. But I'm gonna jump in the sticks. Now I'm gonna see if I can get a little something in this action as well to my damn self, all right? Without the host here, because I know the host will obliterate me. So now I have a fighting chance against the computer. All right? So we're gonna take that out. But stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a little bonus situation we got going on after the show and everything. So stick around for that, or if you got bounce, it's all good. But I just want to personally thank you all once again for tuning into the Nerdium, showing us love, showing us support, being on our side this whole entire journey. It's been 3 amazing years, and we cannot wait to give you all even more amazing years ahead of us. So yeah, so sit tight. We're gonna do a little. We're gonna jump on the sticks. All right. It's been real, y'all. I'll see y'all.
Like the celebrity gossip, like what's the celebrity gossip, and I have a quote with that, and I hope everybody out there listening tonight, for all the mental T fans, you gotta stop watching other people's life. If you're trying to get to where they're trying to get to, and let's say your dream is to be an actor or you know you want to be in the NBA or the NFL, then you know you got to start wasting your time sitting at home watching their life and talking about their life and try to get to where they get to. So if you're trying to get to where they're at, then you have to like really put the work in. That's why sometimes we're never at home. We always constantly working. We constantly setting our meetings with people as of like this month going to be a real busy month for us. So, you know, we constantly putting ourselves in like the right circumstances in the right situations, but that come from getting out there and going to go get it, because ain't nobody going to give you a life vest and save you. Like, you know, you got to get out there and go make it happen.
It's true. It's true.
That was great advice to leave with her.
Okay, so we're back. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna jump into a little Super Nintendo, right? Considering that E.T.'s not here to annihilate me. But we're gonna see what they got on here, though. We're gonna see what they got. Now, this is that mini Super Nintendo that came out some years ago. So, you know, there was like some games that are already uploaded on here. Now, I put some games on here myself as well, too, but it'd be acting kind of funny about some of the other games, you know what I'm saying? So check it out. So they got like Contra 3 on here, Donkey Kong Jr.'s on here, F-Zero, Mega Man X, I love me some Mega Man X, Star Fox 2, Castlevania, Mario Kart's on here, Mario World, of course, Punch-Out, Zelda, you know what I'm saying? Let's check out the more games that are on here as well, too. So we got Castlevania. Wait, hold on a second. I think these are the ones I just listed off, right? Hold on. Let me go to more games. Are there more games, or did they take it all off? Oh, because I did the whole emulator thing. Hold on. Okay, I think I might take it right now. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. And I added some more games to the emulator. So you know, remember how hard Aladdin was? Oh my god. Like, that game looks like so innocuous and so innocent, and then you get to that one stage and you're like, okay, why am I alive? Clay Fighter was the joint, boy. Woo! Man, folks asleep on, and Killer Instinct, man. You couldn't tell me nothing with Killer Instinct. I would have flamed you so hard, bro. Man. I think there's some more emulated games on here as well, too. So let's check it out what's on here. Yeah, Super Adventure Island 2, Bomberman, baby. Mario All-Star, Smash TV. Little Turtles in Time. Y'all know I'm a turtle freak. And of course, we got some WWF on here as well, too. Old school WWF. X-Men is on here. I should try to put some Simpsons on here as well, too, though. All right. We need to put a game on here. We need to throw some on. So I'm going to go old school with it. I'm going to go with a little Turtles in Time with it. Now, let's see if it actually works, though, because some of the emulator games be on some funny stuff. Oh, shoot. Here we go. And remember the Konami, little jingle and whatnot. So, yeah, they put the Konami joint on there, too, as well, too, man. I remember when this game came out, man, this was like the mecca, boy. This was the mecca. If you were a Turtle fan, oh, my God. I remember when this was coming out, and you're seeing all like the little ads for it in Nintendo Power, and also in Electronic Gaming Monthly, EGM. You know what I'm saying? Like, good God, man. And I remember saving my money up for this game too as well. And I remember the day I bought it, man, you couldn't tell me nothing. I always go with Rafa. Always go with Rafa. You know what I'm saying? Hey, who didn't have a crush on, a little low-key crush on April O'Neil? She was fine back in the day, for real. You know what I'm saying? I know we're over here talking about a cartoon. How much for a loser I am? But for real, though, this was like peak Turtle Mania right here, man, when this game came out. Oh, my goodness. And like, I swear, I remember when this came out, I could not get off it, man, for real. Woo! Let's go, boy. Let's see if I got the moves still, baby. Let's see. All right, so you gonna catch this work? Yeah. You don't want that. You don't want that heat. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Yeah, I wasn't gonna let that wrecking ball get me either. But look at that. Look. One by one. Bam. We taking into the screen. Now remember that one. There was that one stage in the game. Look at Raptor just slamming his butt. There's that one stage in the game where Shredder is like that that main focal on the screen. But I don't need the pizza yet because I still got a lot of power up in me. But I'm gonna ignite this bad boy and take a couple of these jumps. Damn, I took the damn pizza. Damn. And Shredder is the main focal point, but his back is to you on the screen. But you gotta throw the foot soldiers at the screen so this way you could take out his weapon that he was in. So yeah, that took an immense amount of skill. Now here's the thing though, when they re-released, because remember that Turtle game that came out like a year or two ago for the PS5. Remember it was like a throwback. I can't remember what it was called, a Mutant something, Shredder's Revenge. Shredder's, if I can talk, Shredder's Revenge. And there was that stage where it was very similar to how it was in this game, where you had to throw the foot soldiers at the screen. For some reason, I blanked out on how to do it. Because before, see that? Before, I was able to like just do it naturally, and I completely blanked out. So I had to like revert back to read online. How do you throw a foot soldier to the screen in Shredder's Revenge? Because I completely forgot how to do it and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's that crazy how time can escape you and get away from you. Oh shoot! Oh hey! Wait! Let me get that pizza, y'all! Oh no! Damn it! No! Oh, now I get the pizza when I'm at full power. God bless it. Terminate the Turtles, Baxter Stockman. Baxter, get your butt out of here. You gonna catch this word, baby. You know what I'm saying? And watch, I like get my ass kicked. Just for real. For real. Fun fact, Baxter actually is a brother in the original comic. Did you know this? Yeah, he's a brother man. And I do believe that when they re-released he's doing that stupid laugh too. When they re-released the Turtles in 2003 with that new iteration of the Turtles, when they brought Baxter on, he was a brother. He wasn't this scrawny white dude how he was in the OG cartoon. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, man, Big Apple 3 a.m. clear. Scene 1. Cowabunga, baby. Rafa did the damn thing, baby. You know what I'm saying? I freaking love this game so much, man. I'm telling y'all, I used to play this game for freaking hours, man. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can get a quick work in with this real quick. Alright, let me see if I can do a little something, because I know we got to get out of here in a little bit. A little something, though. We're going to see what it do, though. Oh, man, this is a great time, man. This is a great time in general, man. Just that era of the 90s, what was it, the early 90s when this came out? Oh, God, take me back, man, for real. Like, when life was just so simple and things made sense. It was all about just like being able to use your imagination. You know, nothing was manufactured. It really was just about just being real with each other, man. Like, I feel like we were all closer with each other, and now we're just so far apart from each other now. Look at me getting all philosophical right now while I'm playing Turtles with y'all on the damn Nerdium set. Oh man, but not for real. But we can all agree though that was a great time though. That was a great time. I hate those things so much. Yeah, that was just a great time to be alive, guys. You know what I mean? Cherish the time you have right now, for real, because you just don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, for real. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know, because those robots definitely have experienced that right now. And these foot soldiers, as they are catching their work! That's work! For real. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see me, man! I don't need my brothers. I got this fate myself. And that's the thing too with the foot soldiers. I believe that like the colors represent the ranking and weaponry. That like it signifies your ranking and also like what weapon you are skilled at as well. Cause the foot soldiers all like I believe that they all start at purple. And depending on your weaponry expertise, you go from your blue to white to red, I believe yellow. I grabbed it too early. Grabbed it too soon. Cowabunga. You know what I'm saying? So it all really depends. It's a lot. This pizza that's like randomly on the ground everywhere. Let me grab that bad boy. Oh! Yeah, because we gotta get out of here soon. Alright. I think Bebop's about to come out. Or Rocksteady. Oh, Metalhead! Oh yeah! It was Metalhead. He said, I'm gonna mango your green slime balls. Alright, Metalhead, let's do this. Let's see what you got. Ah, man, I got him. That, or he got me. Damn, I still haven't gotten the block yet, though? There you go. Come on. I remember having the Metalhead toy when I was a kid, too. I like the part where he stalls, because there's a part where he's gonna stall. But I gotta get some offense. There you go. A little for him, though. All right, come on. We gotta take him out. Ah! Hey, he took me out. Damn! I'm over here talking crazy. I had one more hit. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, partner? What you gonna do, partner? Blow up. Boom! Just like that, baby. Just like that. All right. Scene 2 clear. And as scene 2 clears and scene 3 opens, sewer surfing, we are going to close up shop today. Everyone, thank you once again I'm sorry about that. That was very rude. But thank you once again, everyone, for joining us on the Nerdium. It has been a blast hosting with you guys, being able to hang out with you all on this really special episode. And we are going to see you all later. And we are going to close the show out. We're doing a little sewer surfing, dude. Cowabunga, baby. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great one. And I'll see y'all next time. Y'all, we out. Y'all be cool. Be blessed. Be safe. And continue to be amazingly awesome. Love you guys. Peace.